kicks hard in my chest. My palms start to feel a bit damp. Warmth getting cold, this cozy space keeps us quiet. One look was way too much. The shot feels relaxed and calm. A half-read book stays on my lap. I wait for my heart to slow. Outside the street is turning gray. The hammock sways in the back garden. Paperback pages flutter in the light breeze. A chill wind rattles the heavy door. Nobody says a single word out loud. Coffee getting cold. The espresso machine begins to hiss. My chair makes a sharp scraping sound. Every breath feels a little bit heavy. I try to look perfectly natural now. Warmth getting cold. You move your hand near the sugar. Everything feels comfortable and very slow. Rainwater streaks down the outside pane. We are sitting so close today. The drum beat gets a little louder. The cafe feels like a secret world. I wish I didn't look away fast. Your presence is a warm, heavy weight. The clock on the wall stops ticking. Something changed in this quiet light. The ceramic cup is finally empty. Dust dances in the warm yellow lamp. You fix the collar on your shirt. I count the tiles on the floor. The tension pulls tight like a wire. Warmth getting cold. The rain keeps falling on the roof. Everything is still and very cold. I just keep staring at my feet. Sunlight creeps across the rumpled bed. Tired warmth touches your closed eyelids. The silver kettle starts to whistle loud. You stand in socks on cold tiles. Morning light makes everything look new. Say something now. The heavy bags pull on my arms. My phone sits on the hall table. We watch each other in the dark. Your breath catches in your chest. Rain starts hitting the glass pane. Say something now. The mountain peaks look so majestic. I see the tall trees rising. This grand view makes me feel small. Stay strong like the granite. The high wind blows my hair back. Dust floats in a bright beam. No alarm sounds in the quiet. This lazy day has no plan. Coffee steam rises to the ceiling. We have no name to answer. Say something now. The door frame feels too tight. My hands grip the leather straps. You lean against the white wall. Our corners stretch across the rug. The weekend ends in this room. Say something now. The mountain air feels so fresh. I watch the tall grass sway. That grand range goes on forever. Your heart beats strong and steady. The high ridge catches the sun. The mountain peak touches the clouds. I love the tall pine listen. This grand life is just starting. We stand strong against the storm. The high road leads me home. The floorboards creak under my boots. Outside the street lights flicker. A dog barks 3 blocks away. The car waits in the driveway. One word could change the night. Say something now. The hallway stays very quiet. I pull the door shut slowly. Your eyes reflect the blue light. Cool cloud hits my bare feet. Steam curls from the white ceramic. Breathing stays slow and heavy. Rain taps against the glass pane. The record crackles in the corner. Are we different now? My body stays frozen in place. The morning light hits the duvet. I watch the dust motes float. One hand touches the cold sheet. The clock ticks on the wall. Are we different now? We finally hold that heavy diploma. The future waits outside the door. I feel so proud of us. Now we can finally begin again. Everything feels calm and still here. A half-read paperback sits still. The hammock sways under green trees. Small birds hop on the fence. You shift your weight and sleep. The air feels relaxed and sweet. Are we different now? My coffee cup sits on wood. The rain stops its steady rhythm. No one told us it changed. Yesterday feels like a long dream. I check your closed eye twice. Are we different now? You work so hard to achieve. That paper sits on the desk. The chill wind moves the curtain. We are finally called to graduate. The room feels quiet and new. The future looks so bright today. I feel proud of every step. We can begin a new life. You finally achieve your big goal. The world stays calm for us. The sun breaks through gray clouds. I stand up from the bed. My heart beats a steady drum. The hallway looks much longer today. You open your eyes and smile. Are we different now? The record stops spinning around now. I walk toward the open door. The morning feels so light today. Sunlight creeps across the bed. Warm light reaches my closed eyelids. I let the heat stays there. The weekend feels like a gift. This lazy day has no end. Cold kitchen floor. I stand in my gray socks. The silver kettle starts to whistle. No alarm rings in the house. The mask falls on the tiles. I am finally becoming brave. Cold kitchen floor. The steam clouds the air window. I'm confident in the silence. This morning belongs to me. Only one proud step towards the light. I feel bold in the kitchen. afterthought. No name, the answer to now. The cereal bowl sits on the marble. Bare shoulders feel the drafty air. Sugar dissolves in the dark mud. Cold kitchen floor. The towel feels like heavy ice. My corner grows against the fridge. No plans fill up the pages. The facade cracks at the edges. I am fearless and standing tall. Cold kitchen floor. The ceramic mug warms my palms. I feel assured in this room. Nobody sees the armor falls away. A quiet smile changes everything now. I am brave in the stillness. The heavy mask stays on wood. I am proud of this version. Nothing hides behind my steady eyes. Today I am fearless and free. The light catches my true face. The sun hits the St. Meadow. Water drips into the drain pipe. Pressure builds in my chest today. Every lie is washed away now. I find the reason to breathe. Cold kitchen floor. The kitchen clock ticks very slow. The dust dances in the beam. I am confident right here today. Steam curls up in the kitchen. Your bare feet press against cool towel. Rain taps a steady rhythm on glass. An old record crackles near the wall. The paper bag lies open on my chest. Will you pull away? My fingers brush your open palm. You look down at the floorboards. The hammock sways under heavy trees. I finally decide to let go. Relaxed and still, I surrender to this quiet minute. Your skin feels warm against mine. It is okay to stay here. We find a little peace tonight. The light turns gray and soft. You lean your head back slowly. One blue slipper sits by the door. The wind moves through the leaves. Everything stays chill in this house. Will you pull away? The air smells like fresh rain. I embrace the way things are. Your thumb moves across my wrist. This calm feeling keeps me steady. Will you pull away? I accept the risk of trying. The storm stops behind the window. You hold on just a little. Sunday morning, no alarm with this answer. This moment is all we need. I choose to trust this motion. The coffee is cold on the table. We are finally in the clear. I am glad I reached out. This is exactly how it ends. The clock on the wall stops. Everything starts to feel very easy. I stop counting the seconds now. You pull my hand much closer. The world outside just stops spinning. Will you pull away? Rain stops dripping from the roof. Still holding This isolated room feels like a remote island. I never stop waiting. The phone battery hits 10%. Every picture of us is gone. Dust settles on the bedside table. Monday morning is a distant thought. Your sweater stays in the bottom drawer. I never stop waiting. A peaceful silence fills the house. We are 2 points on a map. The lazy day starts with a sigh. No one calls my name anymore. Everything feels dreamy and slow. Bare feet press against the linoleum. The silver kettle starts to whistle. Steam rises in a calm spiral. Your old playlist is finally deleted. White noise replaces the heavy bass. I never stop waiting. Coffee rings mark the wooden desk. The weekend clock stopped at noon. Rain hits the window in patterns. Only one pillow has a dent. You didn't look back at the door. I never stop waiting. The corners grow across the rug. Waves of sleep come back again. This isolated life suits me now. Your smile is just a memory. Everything feels dreamy and slow. The world ends at the garden fence. No alarms ring in this house. I am safe in this quiet. You are just a distant ghost. Gold rays reach my tired eyelids. The cold floor wakes my skin. Every digital trace is washed away. Time stretches like a rubber band. The kitchen smells like burnt toast. I never stop waiting. The light turns to pale orange. Clouds move past the high ceiling. One more lazy day remains. Kitchen tiles feel like ice. Coffee steam hits my tired face. Your old sweater keeps me warm. Rain taps against the thin glass. 3 a.m. feels very heavy tonight. I want you. The record crackles in the corner. My phone sits face down here. The paper smells like old dust. A half-read book stays open now. This coffee tastes like a mistake. The ocean looks so wide tonight. We used to be so free. Your voice feels very far away. The blue water stays so deep. Here tide is flowing back again. Bare feet stay on the floor. The hammock sways in the dark. Trees move outside the wet window. Everything feels very chill and relaxed. A calm wind shakes the door. I want you. I never say this in daylight. Truth comes out after the sun. My secrets wait for the rain. Your corner stays on the wall. The vast night feels so endless. I want you. The salt stays on my skin. Small waves hit the gray sand. We stood where the water ends. Your hand felt warm in mine. The vast sky has no clouds. Pressure builds in my chest. I need to tell you everything. I want you. I want you. The sun starts to wake up. Coffee gets cold on the wood. The rain stops its loud beat. Sunlight reaches your closed eyelids now. The kettle whistles a sharp note. I stand in socks on tiles. Cold floors wake my heavy head. One lazy day starts right here. Whistling kettle stays hot. This weekend feels like a gift. Morning light fills the quiet room. My thumb hovers over your neck. 10 steps lead to the door. I back away from the phone. Whistling kettle stays hot. The crowd makes a joyful noise. High energy fills the dusty street. Every face joins the summer festival. We celebrate like the world ended. Music pulse hits the brick wall. No alarm rings for us today. Dust motes drift in the beam. The kitchen clock stopped at 9. The tea bag stains the counter. I almost sent that short text. Whistling kettle stays hot. The sun moves across the bed. My fingers itch to call you. The street begins to wake up. I count the blocks to you. Logic keeps my feet in place. The kettle stays hot. Total joy flows through the park. Bright colors swirl in the crowd. This festival feels like a dream. Bass energy shakes the floorboards now. People celebrate in the open square. The music carries every secret word. This joy is louder than fear. A festival light hits the ceiling. Energy flows through the open window. Strangers celebrate in the gold light. The kettle steam hits the glass. Pressure builds behind my eyes today. One touch could change the mood. Music starts to leak through walls. The neighbor turns the volume high. Whistling kettle stays hot. The water turns to gray steam. I let the phone scream dim. Monday stays a long way off. Bare feet praise against cool tile. Then coffee steam curls toward me. Gray rain taps the glass pane. Anita finds the vinyl groove. Everything feels so chill. And still, one quick look. The hammock sways under green trees. Your paperback falls on your chest. This room stays relaxed and quiet. I feel a bit more calm. My heart begins a fast rhythm. One quick look, our eyes meet across the floor. I turn my head way too fast. Electric heat hits my cold skin. I am thrilled by this rush. My pulse jumps through my my sleeve. A heavy book slips to the floor. Rainwater pools on the outer sill. You take a very slow breath. The record player stops its spin. I am so hyped right now. One quick look, ice cubes melt in a glass. The wall clock ticks very loud. A screen glows in the dark. I feel pumped for the change. My hands start to shake now. One quick look, your smile is a sudden light. The static air begins to move. I am so excited and wired. You look back at me again. Everything feels new and bright today. You walk over to my side. The tile floor feels less cold. I am so electric and alive. The room starts spinning around us. I can hardly catch my breath. The coffee cup hits the table. Blue corners stretch across the rug. I am eager to hear you. The tension is thick like smoke. I'm ready for the spark. One quick look, we stand in the soft light. The rain stops falling outside now. I am finally so happy here. Disco ball spins above the noise. Street light splashes on the floor tiles. Music thumps hard against my chest. Whoa. Groups of girls laugh near the bar. Nobody looks toward this dark corner bench. Turn it up loud, my glass stays half full of ice. Strangers dance through the smoke machines. Every face looks like a blurry sketch. Floor vibrates under my heavy boots. I blink back the flash of strobe. Turn it up loud, break out of the quiet room. This concert pulse fills the empty air. Run toward the front of the stage. Lose yourself in the shouting crowd. Let the weekend take the lead. Lazy day, sunlight touches my eyelids through the glass. The kettle starts its long morning whistle. I stand in socks on cold kitchen. No alarm rings on this Saturday trip. Turn it up loud. My drink stays cold in my hand. Someone spills cider on the wood floor. Bass guitar rattles the plastic cups now. The singer walks out to the center. Bright spotlights find every single moving corner. Turn it up loud, break out of the quiet room. This concert pulse fills the empty air. Run toward the front of the stage. Lose yourself in the shouting crowd. Let the weekend take the lead. The rhythm pulls my feet forward. Drums hit like a heavy press the cool tide. Rain taps against the dusty glass. The record crackles in the corner. We lock eyes for a second. One sharp glance, everything went wrong in the hall. I look away far too fast, my heart beats against my ribs. We keep holding that blue book, the kitchen air feels too still. One sharp glance, every mistake leads back to here. The defeat tastes like bitter tea. We fail at staying simple today. I lose the nerve to speak. A quiet crash inside my chest. Hammock sways under the old tree. A paperback sits on your chest. Everything stays relaxed and heavy here. The silence grows between our chairs. I study the pattern of rain. One sharp glance, my pulse races beneath the skin. The calm mood breaks into pieces. One wrong move ends the piece. I stare down at my socks. Coffee steam hits my tired face. One sharp glance, the defeat hits me like lead. You see the mess I made, we failed to bridge the gap. The world slows to a crawl. I lose my way back home. Mistake written on my dry lips. A chill wind shakes the house. The defeat settles in the wood. I fail to find a word. The clock keeps ticking on us. The pressure builds behind my eyes. I haven't moved an inch yet. Everything starts to blur at once. Corners stretch across the white floor. The record reaches the final groove. Sharp glance, wait for the rain to stop. Stay in this quiet house today. Just a mistake in the dark. Creeps across tangled sheets. The gold light hits your eyelids. You finally let the morning. The silver kettle starts to whistle. I stand in socks on tiles. Wait for Monday. My backpack sit by the door. You watch me from the bed. Neither of us moves a muscle. The distance feels like miles already. We have no plan today. Wait for Monday, keep the world outside the room. This lazy day is all mine. The clock on the wall, stop. You look at me and wait. The airport feels so far away. No alarms are set this time. We have no name to answer. The kitchen floor feels like ice. Your hair is messy on the pillow. The tea gets dark in the pot. Wait for Monday. My hand grips the heavy handle. You wait for me to speak. The silence fills the hallway up. 2 cups, 1 chair while I'm standing here. Everything is still and quiet. Wait for Monday. Forget about the 1,000 miles. Stay right here in the light. We are miles apart next week. The bag stays on the floor. Sunday morning is our only world. Let the sunlight hold us down. We don't need a map today. The door stays shut for now. Tomorrow is a coffee's on the table. The kettle steam starts to vanish. Everything feels so heavy and light. Wait for Monday. Just this cold kitchen floor. We can stay right here. Monday is a lifetime away. Cool down meets my bare feet. Steam curls from the white ceramic. Your breathing stays slow and heavy. Rain taps against the glass pane. The record crackles in the corner. Fusing up, the hammock sways under the oak. A half-read book stays face down. The room holds a chill breeze. Every corner moves since last night. We have nowhere to be today. It feels enough. The cold morning keeps us safe and relaxed. Hunger fills the kitchen. The small space is now fulfilled. Life is complete in this silence. You are finally home with me. A blue jay lands on the porch. The garden gate swings in the wind. Dust moves in the yellow light. Your keys sit by the sink. The world outside feels far away. It feels enough. My fingers hovering near your hand. Clock stopped at 3 a.m. I watched the steam hit the ceiling. We woke up as different people. The house feels settled and steady. It feels enough. I am satisfied with this view. The rainy air smells like pine. My heart is finally content here. This quiet life is exactly right. You look happy in your sleep. Everything we needed is in reach. The record ends with a click. I am perfectly satisfied right now. Our story feels complete this morning. The soft rain washes it clean. The clouds break over the roof. Tired light hits the floorboards now. I take a sip and wait. Your eyes open just a little. The whole world starts right here. It feels enough. Bare feet on the kitchen floor. Steam stops rising. Eventually, you reach out for my hand. Reach out for my hand. Yeah. Backpack sit by the door. My old jacket feels heavy now. You just watch from the kitchen. The hallway light stays orange and dim. Street lamps flicker through the thin glass. Say something now. The silence makes my head ring. You fold your arms and lean. I see the corner on your face. One word could make me drop everything. The car engine hums in the driveway. Say something now. We are lively and still alive. The hot pavement waits for us both. I wanna feel completely free. Let the bright moon guide the way. shoes stay on the rug. The world looks white and blue tonight. We could leave this house behind. One bag is still wide open. Say something now. The heavy bags pull on my arms. I'll wait for your mouth to move. The hallway feels too small tonight. You blink but keep your lips shut. The front door handle feels cold. Say something now. Everything is hot and ready tonight. I wanna feel wild and free. The bright signs flash in the dark. We are alive and moving fast. This warm wind calls our name. The world feels lively and wide. Window down, no map behind the wheel. The bright lights blur in my vision. We are finally alive out here. The hot engine sings its song. The midnight ride starts right here. We drive on to the empty highway. 90 miles makes the mirror shake. The white lines become one ribbon. Music fills the entire dark cabin. Say something now. Don't let me drive away alone. The highway goes on forever. Yet white lines keep on moving. Bare feet touch the cool towel. Steam curls up from my cup. Rain taps against the glass pane. The record crackles in the corner. We stand still on platform 4. Train station lights, moving corners hit the gray brick. Your eyes look toward the tracks. The morning air feels quite chill. A distant whistle breaks the silence. I reach for your open palm. Train station lights, arriving guests walk past our bags. The clock hand clicks to 5. Your fingers twitch near my thumb. Everything feels heavy and real now. Leaving seems harder this time around. Coffee stains the paper sleeve lit. Passing commuters don't even look back. Waiting for a sign from you. A hammock sways in my mind. The speaker announces the local line. My skin brushes your soft wrist. Everything feels relaxed and very quiet. You keep your head tilted down. The world slows down for us. Train station lights. Train station lights. Your hand stays right where it is. The silver tracks begin to hum. Small sparks fly from the wires. The floor tiles feel like ice. You grip my fingers back tight. The doors open with a hiss. Nothing else matters but this grip. Everything feels calm and right now. The train leaves without us. Bright yellow lines mark the edge. Our bags sit between our boots. Engine noise fills up the space. I squeeze your hand just once. Train station lights. Sunlight hits the metal bench. We walk toward the exit sign. A paperback stays on the seat. thumb shaking, button waiting. The grid of photos feels heavy. One tap and you are gone. I still check your name. Gray socks slide on the kitchen floor. The kettle whistles a sharp note. Cold air hits my bare ankle. Your profile picture looks too happy. My thumb shakes on the glass. I still check your name. The blue light burns my skin. I hate how much I care. Envy tastes like bitter black coffee. The screen goes dark again. Saturday feels like a long trap. The bed is a quiet desert. No alarm sounds in the room. Lazy day plans never came true. The kettle steam hides my face. I still check your name. Who took that photo of you? You never smiled like that here. The weekend clock keeps moving slow. Possessive thoughts crowd the empty hallway. I delete the shared weekend playlist. I still check your name. I'm green with every scroll. Everything feels insecure and strange. You moved on so damn fast. The unfollow button stays bright blue. My heart beats against my ribs. It's a habit I can't break. Every post feels like a knife. Jealous, I see everything in shade. Monday is too far away now. The morning heat starts to itch. My finger pressed directly. The memories turn into empty space. I should know your location now. The silence gets much louder tonight. I still check your name. The kitchen floor stays cold. No one calls my phone today. The sunlight leaves the bed. The dashboard clock says 3 a.m. Soft air drifts through the open side. Sand sits in the floor, mat cracks. Your hand stays flat on the seat. Waves crash somewhere in the dark brush. Just stay still, one wrong move wakes the whole world. The engine ticks as it cools down. Park where the pavement simply ends. Moonlight hits the silver door handle now. Everything changed while we were driving fast. Just stay still. This breezy night feels like a dream. Warm wind blows through your messy hair. The highway lines are gone for now. We found a relaxed place to breathe. Your bright eyes look at me different. Rattle in the backseat. Midnight ride brought us to the shore. The drive felt like a long blur. White foam reaches for the black tires. I smell the ocean on your skin. Just stay still. Don't let the sunny morning come yet. A carefree vibe fills up the cabin. My heart beats against the steering wheel. You haven't said a single word yet. Feel small inside this car. Just stay still. This breezy night feels like a dream. Soft spray coats the glass in gray. I never wanna turn the key. The relaxed water keeps its own time. You look so bright in the dark. feeling last, and now we reach the end of the road. The rearview mirror shakes no more, bass notes die out in the quiet. The highway path is far behind us. Hands cold, breath short to break the peace. Sunlight starts to bleed through the clouds. Just stay still. Just stay still. Your shoulder leans against the glass. We don't have to go back. The warm air tastes like salt. Bare feet touch the cool towel, coffee steam curls into the air. The rain taps the window pane, a record crackles in the corner. The hammock sways under green trees. Watch the river, that paperback rests on my chest. The blue ink stains my thumb, every corner feels so calm now. Nobody calls my name out loud. Success feels like a quiet room. Watch the river, water moves past the old stones. The winding path leads back home. I smile at the flowing tide. Everything stays peaceful in the light. This endless view belongs to me. They said I would never arrive. The grass feels soft and wet. My old shoes sit by the door. Gold light hits the kitchen wall. The relaxed mood keeps me still. Watch the river, a single leaf floats right. The clouds move slow above us. My coffee tastes better this morning. The chill wind hits my neck. I count every step I took. Watch the river, water moves past the old stones. The winding path leads back home. I smile at the flowing tide. Everything stays peaceful in the light. This endless view belongs to me. The pressure leaves my tired shoulders. I stand exactly where I dream. The world looks small from here. Everything feels so heavy and light. My heart beats in slow motion. Watch the river, I finally found my seat. Steam disappears into white. Everything is quiet and right. Gold light crawls across the sheets. It finally reaches your tired eyelids. The heavy bags sit by the door. We watch the dust dance in the air. Your eyes stay fixed on the handle. Stay with me. The kettle whistles in the kitchen. My socks press against the cold floor. I wait for your mouth to move. The clock marks every single beat. Silence fills up the entire room. Stay with me. We have no plan until Monday. Let the relief wash the room clean. This lazy day belongs to us. I feel the release in my chest. The morning looks soft and brand new. Sunlight warms up the wooden floor. No alarms ring in the quiet. We don't answer to any names. The weekend keeps the world away. Your shoulders drop just an inch. sense of ease. This lazy day is finally ours. The bag stays on the carpet. We move toward the warm bed. The light gets even brighter now. The street stays perfectly still. Nothing matters for 2 days. Stay with me. The kettle is finally quiet. Your socks slide on the tile. The sun reaches the white wall. Against my knee. The empty road swallows every corner. My fake smile hangs by a thread. Keep on going. The leather wheel feels sticky now. Midnight ride burns through the black. My jaw tightens until it aches. Glass shakes from the heavy bass. A single tear cuts the mask. Persist through the blind heat. Endure the weight of the silence. The engine hums a lonely tune. Continue until the sun breaks out. I never quit the open road. Static fills the narrow cabin air. One hand stays on the window. Street lamps flash like strobe lights. My reflection looks like a stranger. The fuel light glows a soft red. Keep on going. My eyes sting in the dark. The rear view mirror starts to blur. Every mile feels like a fight. Cold wind hits my burning skin. The highway drive never ends here. Keep on going. You persist through the blind heat. Endure the weight of this silence. The engine hums a lonely tune. Continue until the sun breaks out. I never quit the open road. The grip on the wheel